CoinShop dealer reveals drastic changes to silver stacking. It's not what it used to be. In this video, Preston from Pacific Precious Metals shows us exactly what is coming down the pike for silver. Let's start.
It makes me think, if I was a bullion dealer, I'd feel like they're forcing me to close.
What freaks people out is, well, now there is a record of my transaction buying gold or making a transaction at a place that sells gold and silver. Right?
Yeah.
So that's what people's concern would most likely be in that kind of situation.
Now, this is critical. Critical. I asked Preston about our need as silver stackers. I asked about this need that we have to use cash when we buy metals. That is the great draw to stacking silver. We can do it off the grid, under the radar of the government, and nobody really knows how much silver, how much gold. No one controls our wealth, but CBDC will change all of that.
I do think, just go back to 1933. Personal ownership in the United States over 5 ounces of gold was prohibited by the federal government. That was true from 1933 till 1971. That's generally people's concern. If that's going to be your concern, are they going to take my gold away?
So
that's essentially, what people. That's why people don't want to have a record of their transaction with, buying gold. Is, well, what if the government decides a bullion dealer like me is going to have to turn in all my records of everyone I've sold to, and
it's really interesting. So
if you've bought over a specific number of gold ounces, maybe you'd have to hand that in. I would see gold and silver becoming more and more regulated. That is probably what is most likely to happen, is they would just get more and more regulated.
It sounds like not just here in our community, but it sounds to me like our entire state, people are cashing out their silver. It's insane. I mean, it sounds like it's not just here where we live. So can you talk more about the imbalance between people selling? So they're selling their own silver over the past couple of months,
right,
as opposed to last April, I guess, where people were more interested in buying, even though
wholesalers right now, and this is countrywide. I mean, my wholesaler, I have one wholesaler in Texas that I deal with for Silver Eagles. If I have a fresh monster box of Silver Eagles, like not what I showed you, but something that's actually unopened, that's been tied completely, they're paying $2.70 over spot for a fresh monster box of Silver Eagles. That tells you that premiums have come way down countrywide. I mean, it's not just California, it's not just the Bay Area. Like when the distributors are adjusting their buybacks, they're dropping their buybacks then they deal with everybody across the United States. When they're adjusting their buybacks, that tells you that the market in general, in our business, in our industry, it's things are slowing down. So like on Krugerrands, gold Krugerrands, we used to get, I think it was either $15 or $20 over spot, selling to the distributor. The distributor would pay us $15 to $20 over spot. Now their buyback has dropped from 20 over, they're now paying $5 under spot.
Such a difference.
Yes. So same thing with, Gold Eagles, they're now paying, 1.9% over spot. So this is I think about 2%. So that's about $40, just slightly under $40 over spot. Not that long ago, the distributor used to pay me 60 to 65 over spot for Gold Eagles. So the on premium items, you're seeing premiums drop. So like Gold Eagles, Gold Buffaloes, Maples, Krugerrands, all the big names that you can think of, premiums are dropping.
And what do you think it would take for that to balance out, or to just switch? Where it's
you'd have to have a run on silver.